All right, who's going first? What are we doing over here? You are so cute. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have such a big part in the women's division and to have so many people look up to you?
It feels great to be a part of the change. Everyone has their idea of where the women's revolution started, but I'm just glad that it happened because it was awesome. I always had a dream about, if you guys watched the documentary I just put up there, like in the documentary I said I just want to have a change where women don't get looked at as pea breaks anymore, and we get taken seriously, and I'm just happy that WWE kind of came around and started doing that, and it feels good.
You've had success with your Saraya store and obviously Twitch now. Do you have any business ventures on the horizon for you next?
Yeah, we got a book, right, Meech? This is my manager over there. Yeah, we're writing a book right now. He's trying not to let me tell everything right now, but I can say about the book. So, yeah, the book is happening.
Saraya, I'm not asking you if you're going to wrestle again, but how do you feel when people like Britt Baker are saying they would love to have a match with you? She recently said it to us in Sportskeeda Wrestling.
I would love it. I would love to face that. There's a few people that I would like to be in the ring with. Again, if I was to ever come back, I would love to face Sasha, just because I feel like we have a built-in storyline, and she's just a fantastic wrestler, I would love to face Britt Baker. I think she's incredible. But yeah, I have to be careful, and I still have like that kind of mind block right now, but eventually, for the right time and the right person, I'll definitely have a match again for sure.
Thank you, Kenny. You talked on stage and in other interviews about your desire to get back in the ring. Has this year, in the past couple months, made that decision any easier? Can you talk about maybe some of the stuff you've learned about your health since leaving?
So I'm a psychopath with health now. Especially, like, my boyfriend is also a psychopath with health too. Like, so he just makes it easier to stay on a healthy path. But yeah, I just learned how to really take care of my body and my mind and stuff like that. And when it comes to my neck, like, I bought like this weight thing for my head. He's like, please be careful. I brought like this weight thing for my my head so I can, it's really stupid, but it's for to build up your neck muscles and stuff like that. And so like I'm trying to build it up just to see how it is,
You brought up Sasha Banks, so she's very important.
I know you, yeah, I remember you.
Obviously, you're super important to the Women's Revolution, as is she. Do you think Sasha's going to wrestle again, and what does she mean to the Women's Revolution?
Oh, she's a big part of it. I mean, everyone loves Sasha Banks, right? So the Four Horsemen in general is such a pinnacle part of the Women's Revolution. So I think she'll be back. I think now with Hunter in charge and kind of like taking the reins and everything, and I think just SummerSlam in general has just shown how much WWE has changed overnight, I mean, I don't think anyone's really been 100% happy with a pay-per-view in a long time, but people are walking away from SummerSlam being like, holy shit, like, this is a turning point. So I feel like eventually, Sasha and Naomi, hopefully, in my opinion, will come back.
And was it cool for you to see all the sort of returns and debuts last night?
Yeah, I was happy for Coda. I was like, there she is! Because, like, I sent her this gif of Paul Rudd, when he's on Hot Ones. I was like, look at us, who'd have thought her? Because we both were out of the company, I was like, who'd have thought? And so, like, just to see her return is just such a big deal. I was happy for her. Of course, I'm happy for Bayley and Io, but I just have, like, this thing for Coda. I was like, man, it's so cool to see. I got chills. It was awesome.
Was there a wrestler, women's wrestler in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s you wish you could have had a feud with?
Bull Nakano. Yeah. I love, well, that's where I got my submission from. But Bull Nakano, Alundra Blaze, for sure. Yeah, she's awesome. You like Alundra too?
Yeah, 94 SummerSlam. Man.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite matches.
I was there. It was great.
You were there?
Yeah.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. I was 2. But yeah, like, that was a good match. That was one of my favorite SummerSlam matches. One of my favorite WrestleMania matches is not women, but it was Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels in his retirement match. Hell of a storytelling. Hell of a story. Yeah.
Let's do a couple more, guys.
You talked about Absolution on stage. What about their growth? How far they've come from being you being a mentor to them to now, throwing them in deep water. And
they're killing it, right? And they actually text me because I would always do all the promos with us too, right? And they were just like, why do you feel so comfortable doing the promos? It was like one day it just clicks and you don't feel like, you still feel nervous, but you're so comfortable in your character that you know that you can switch and change on a dime like that, right? And all you have to do is put things into bullet points and then like tell your own story. So Sonia texted me one day and she was just so right, it's switched. And I feel like it has. Her on the mic and Mandy on the mic is like they've just skyrocketed. They're just doing so good, and I'm so proud of them.
I wanted to ask you about WrestleMania 31. I always think it's really interesting that tag match with you and AJ Lee against the Bellas, because it's your first WrestleMania, you're mounting along to your own theme song, and it's AJ Lee's last match. Did you have any idea going in that was kind of that stuff was going on, and what was that like? That this is your first big moment and it's kind of her last one?
Yeah, so we didn't really know that it was going to be her last match. She actually told me afterwards, she was like, I don't know if I'm going to continue after this. So it was like, she didn't let us know that, which I think is really sweet, because if not, I'd be so sad, because I love AJ and we were just such good friends, you know, and we still are good friends. I just mean like we were traveling together and we were always trying to keep kayfabe too. So she'd be in like the front seat of the car and I'm driving through like the arena, you know, outside, and there's always fans out there. And she'd be like ducking underneath my jacket and stuff like that in the front seat. And I'm just like, AJ sucks, like that, while she's like hiding under. So yeah, she was like I called her my fairy godmother too, you know. She also got me these pair of Doc Martens when I first was going to the UK to wrestle, and they had Union Jack on the toe, and it was just awesome. She just was fantastic. So yeah, I would have been so bummed out. We actually had a SummerSlam match where her neck was bad, and it was the one where I won the Divas Championship, right? And she couldn't take any bumps. So if you watch it back, we spent the whole match taking not one bump. There was one where I super kicked her and I was like, oh shit, like that, and she just kind of took like this crazy looking like Matrix bump like this and fell down. I was like, I'm so sorry you didn't take a bump. She was like, it's okay, you know.
All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for your
Yeah.
time.
Thank you guys so